If you're thinking about making the move to Central Illinois, and Peoria specifically, there's a lot of different neighborhoods, some little niche communities, and it can be hard to understand, where do you want to move? So today I'm going to talk about my 3 favorite neighborhoods in Peoria that I love and I want to share with you. Welcome to the channel. My name is Rich Brecklin with Real Broker. This is living in Central Illinois. Where should you live when it comes to moving to Peoria, Illinois? Well, obviously that's gonna be up to each individual, but these are my favorite neighborhoods. I'm gonna go into them, show you the neighborhood, some homes for sale, and what I love about that area. Now, I was born and raised in Peoria. I was a cop there for 13 years. I know the city, truly like the back of my hand, and I've helped, hundreds of clients, buy and sell real estate, in the area. So I have a really good understanding of, some of these neighborhoods and why I like them. So first, we're gonna kick it off with one of my favorite areas, and that is Edgewild. Now, when you look at Edgewild, it is in North Peoria, off of Knoxville. And what I love about it is you're tucked away off of Knoxville. So Knoxville can be, very busy, during, your early morning hours, everyone's going to work. And then again, when people are leaving work, but Knoxville's busy. But this is pulled away. So you're pulled back there in the neighborhood itself. There's a lot of roads that wind back. It almost feels like once you're in there, you are secluded from everything else. And the homes, the architectural design of these homes, that's one thing I really love. Some of the brickwork and the views of these properties is great. A lot of these homes I've been in have been very well maintained, and I just love this part of town. I love this community. I love this neighborhood. Now, the price point of Edgewild is going to be a little bit higher, or sometimes a lot higher, depending on where you're at, the type of home, size, exactly where you're at in Edgewild, but then your average in Peoria. So the average for the Peoria market is around 160, 170, give or take, on the season. And these are going to be up there. They're sometimes up to the million range, but right now the highest one that is active is just over $500,000. And if we take a look at that one is over on East Morningside, listed by Lori Pearl. So what I love about this property is, the river views. So you're not on the river, but you get to see those river views. So, the amazing, sunrise, sunset, depending on where you're at, what you're looking at. But, the barge traffic, just sitting back there, relaxing, forgetting you're living in Peoria. So having that to me is a huge plus in why I love Edgewild. The other thing about Edgewild is, yes, I mentioned Knoxville, but living there, say you're working downtown at the hospital or offices downtown, easy is go to Knoxville, shoot south, and you're there. Or maybe you're going across the river, easy to get up on Route 6, get on 474, and again, easy access and a lot of restaurants, things to do near there. If you like golf, you're into country clubs, all really close to Edgewild. And next, I was gonna say this for number 3, because it is one of my favorite neighborhoods, near and dear to my heart. I grew up just blocks from this neighborhood, and this is the KNOLLS. So the KNOLLS is in, really the heart of Peoria, just north of War Memorial, south of Lake, really in between Sheridan and Knoxville. So, the homes here, again, a lot of character, a lot of, neat architectural design, and things that went into these homes. Some of them you would call mid-century modern, not all, but some. And again, prices here can range. Typically, you're not gonna see homes in the $1 million mark, but you're gonna be above the average, again, for Central Illinois, for our market. But again, you're gonna have more space, you're gonna find, just really nice quality properties. But again, what I love about the KNOLLS is the neighborhood itself, that community feeling, the neighborhood that gets together, that does things, that you see people walking, you really get to know your neighbors. If we look at this one here on Hawthorne, it's listed by my good friend Leslie Rothan. She's with EXP, but a beautiful property, 4-bed, 3-bath, 2,500 square feet. And that is $285,000, built in 1930, which is pretty common for the homes in the KNOLLS. I grew up there. I know, again, that area super well, but I love that you have Hy-View right up the street, Lakeview, Owen Center. I grew up at Owen Center playing hockey my whole life, so everything right there is close. War Memorial to get you out to North Peoria, or if you need to go head to Washington, again, get on War Memorial, also Route 150, same thing, and head east into Washington. But again, I love the KNOLLS, just the character of the homes and that neighborhood and community feeling. And then next we're gonna head out to North Peoria, and this is Weaver Ridge. It's one of the, if you wanna call it a luxury area, but it's luxury for Peoria. So you have homes, in the 7-figure mark, and you're gonna find, some really, some nice properties, large properties, and homes that you typically wouldn't find in other parts of Peoria. And Weaver Ridge is great. You have the golf course right there if you like golf, the clubhouse. I've been there for brunch quite a bit. I don't golf, that's for sure. So say you're looking for, that $1 million property. Well, here's one right now listed by Mark Farrell with RE/MAX, and this is a 1.1. Again, this is 6,500 square feet. So if you're looking for a large home in that gated community, in upper price point, and that fits your bill, then Weaver Ridge is an area that I would definitely check out. It's more than just the homes and the price of homes, but I like that area of Weaver Ridge because it's close, again, to what things I do, with the shops at Grand Prairie, the gyms nearby. You're not too far from anything. And honestly, anywhere in Peoria, you're not too far from anything. I spend a lot of time out in the country, so if you live in Weaver Ridge, easy to get out there, easy to get away. But again, these are my top 3 favorites. So if you are looking to make a move to Central Illinois, you need some help, please reach out. My contact info is below. Next, watch these videos, and I look forward to hearing from you.